January 14th of 2022. WildChild needs to begin to make her journey home. We check out of Tyrrell Bay in Carriacou, and then we make our way north to Canouan and Bequia. Okay, good morning, sailors. It is Saturday, January 15th. We checked out of Grenada yesterday, but we're still in Tyrrell Bay. Today is the third sail on the long journey back to Toronto, Canada. So we're getting WildChild ready to go. We've prepared to toss the boat. We've got the main halyard set, the mainsail's ready to raise. We're about to get busy, lift the anchor, and sail into the Grenadines. How far we go today or where we go exactly is yet to be determined. It will be based on wind and weather conditions when we're out there. And I have to divide this into day sails because I'm not sailing overnight with my new baby crew. He's not ready to handle the helm alone yet. But he's doing good so far, and we get better every day. That's why we train. Okay, Ivan, ready?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Okay, we can begin to get ready to raise the anchor. So we're going to take off the bridle harness and the anchor snubber. Okay, so the first step is, and then the next step is, prepare to raise the main. Now you stand up, get ready. Stand up, raise the main. Watch the battens. With Ivan's help to do the physical labor, I don't have to pass out anymore. I've now had 2 sails in a row where I did not faint. Go, 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 you're good. Okay guys, this is sailing, not like bowling or lawn darts, so things get very busy very fast. We've got the mainsail raised, first reef only. We had to run around, work as a team. I have to watch him and supervise my mouth, his hands. And we're now falling off, but we're on sort of the wrong tack, so we had to jibe until we get around these ships beside us. Once we get past them, we can begin falling off to the north and we can jibe again. But we are under sail power, 11 over 3.5, so we're going to do one of Lexi's favorite sailing things to do, which is kill the engine and go to peaceful silence, the way sailing is meant to be. You are a good girl. You are a 40-year-old Volkswagen Rabbit engine, and we love you. You're so good. You just keep going, baby. But you can rest now. So peaceful. Sailing is nice. There goes Carriacou off our starboard side. And we are heading to Union Island in the mists ahead. Sailing conditions, as you can see, are extremely calm. That's Union Island where we're going. Nice easy sail today, 10 miles under lovely skies and good conditions. WildChild's only running 50% Jenny and first reef in the main because we're not in a rush. A pleasant sail is always better than a rough and fast sail. And we're already doing 5.5 knots like in 10, so we're good. So we're sailing along and we are now approaching Union Island, and the sailing conditions are so perfect, the sea is so calm, the wind angle's so good that the captain has just made the last minute decision. We're going to skip Union Island and go 10 miles further north up to Canouan to anchor there for tonight. I saved the decision for last minute because you have to see sometimes how is Mother Nature's mood before you make decisions. So let's go to Canouan that way. We had a truly lovely day sailing yesterday. We went and dropped the hook on Canouan Island, woke up this morning, and headed north to Bequia. The sun rises early the next morning over Charleston Bay on the island of Canouan in the Grenadines. Okay, good morning, sailors. We have woken up here in Charleston Harbor in Canouan, where we precariously anchored overnight. The wind forecast and information has changed, so our plan has changed. I'm only going to make a 20-mile jump today to Bequia. So we're going to lift the anchor, but conditions are good. There's only 2 boats here and we're on the lee shore. The wind will blow us straight out of the anchorage. So like the expert sailors that we are, we're going to sail off the anchor this morning and show you how it's done. So I reviewed the plan with my new baby crew, and our sail off anchor plan is going to be a little bit iffy because we are going to try to do it in the lee of a mountain. And we've got very swirly winds, and you can see the boat in front of us is aimed the opposite direction. We have current swirling around and wind swirling around. So this might fail. Okay, this plan's a little iffy, but we're gonna see how it goes. Sorry I can't film everything for you. Okay, let's go a bit.
That's it.
No, we're gonna keep going. Looks okay, but we gotta watch it in the spread, in the lazy jacks, right?
More?
Yep. We can go more. We have to be careful now.
Okay.
I've canceled the sail off the anchor plan. The winds by the mountains are too unstable. Look, they've come around from behind us. You can only sail off the anchor if you have a stable wind, because you have to keep at anchor the boat in irons. The winds, you can see from the wind generator, the winds are just swirling around everywhere. They're too strong and too unstable. So we've canceled the sail off the anchor plan. We're just gonna do it the old-fashioned iron Jenny way. We gotta use the iron Jenny to do it because the winds are unstable. Okie dokie, not every adventure gets to be filmed for you guys. We weren't able to sail off anchor. The winds were swirling around and so were the currents, and they were gusting a lot in the lee of the mountain. We were too close to the neighbors. So we're bringing the anchor up. It got stuck and we couldn't get it to come up. The tip got under rocks when we set it last night. So I had to cleat it off and drive over it to break it out, as expert sailors know to do. And we're now using the engine to motor away from the mountains, where we will finish raising the main. My crew's doing pretty good now. Mainsail only halfway raised because we're gonna have to use the iron Jenny to come into irons. My crew is doing the last touches to secure the anchor on the bow roller, and then we will turn around, come to wind, finish the main, and begin sailing.
know. It seems as if...
Yeah, I can't always film everything, but we've got our mainsail raised, first reef in the main. It's set beautifully good.
That's why we need third person on board.
For the photographer.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, we're gonna set up a course here. Tell the autopilot to hold it. Make sure the wind is good. Wind is good. Engine is happy, good girl, 40-year-old good girl. So we can bring RPMs down. Engine to neutral. We are sailing, first reef in the main. We are now 7/3. Broad reach, starboard tack. Our distance and depth, we got clear water. And now, Lexi's favorite thing. Good girl. Isn't that nice? Oh,
The
it's
sound
so
when it goes off.
just so peaceful again. The peaceful silence when you finally turn the engine off brings serenity to the boat. I have no idea why so many sailboats only motor and never sail. It's so much nicer sailing, don't you think? Well, not every sail is going to be a calm sail. We got 1.5 to 2 meter waves, winds 15 to 20. It's a bit sporty. WildChild's a tough girl and she can take it. This is the way catamarans handle rough weather. They motor. He put out a tiny bit of Jenny for stability on his very rough cat, and he's trying to motor against the wind, and this guy keeps drifting into us because he has no CLR. He can't track, and so he motors. And that's why catamarans are not real sailboats. And we always say, yucky, yucky cats. Real sailors buy monohulls. It seems like we're not the only ones who decided to go sailing today. The AIS traffic here between Canouan and this is Bequia here is enormous. Everybody's out sailing today. Jenny, of course, always sounds like such a violent thing to do. But it's under control and this is normal. Well, Well, there we go. After another glorious day sailing in the Promised Land, it got a little bit almost sporty today. We have arrived in Bequia. I accidentally dropped anchor a little too close to the neighbors, but I'm on the edge of a shelf and I didn't have any further out that I could go. Hopefully they forgive me for being rude and crowding the neighborhood.